Chris Paul was a long way from the NBA bubble. The 10-time NBA All-Star pulled up on the campus of Winston-Salem State University to lead a march to the polls.
This might be one of the funnest days of my life. Man. I hardly get a chance to come home now and to be back here in Winston with all this for real, and the purpose of it. You know what I mean?
The voting initiative brought Paul to his hometown, where he was greeted by a yard full of mass love from students and supporters. It's no secret that Paul supports HBCUs overall, but WSSU holds a special place in his heart.
For my family, everybody, I stopped for a second as we was walking because I seen my grandma and my granddad. They was pulled over on the side, just chilling, watching, taking it all in. And for me, I know it's a lot of people. Where y'all from? Where everybody from? Yeah, Brandon, 252, Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro, all that. Well, for me, I'm born and raised right here in Winston, right? Born and raised here, and life it took me a lot of different places, but just always be home.
Paul played college ball at Wake Forest University, but he plans on getting his degree at Winston-Salem State University.
How many of y'all know I enrolled at State? Yeah. If I ain't never had more motivation to make sure I get my degree, I got it now. And I don't know who freshmen, sophomores, or whatever, but I plan on walking, right? So if your last name is close to Paul or something, we're gonna be lined up one of these days, walking across the stage. But all y'all being out here, why we out here first and foremost? To vote. And it was crazy. Look, check this. It was crazy talking to a young lady as I was walking up here, and I was asking her how it felt for her to vote, and she was like, "Oh, it's cool. It's just one vote." But it's not. And y'all see like the power of having everybody together. And I'm glad that y'all about to walk with me or whatnot. But I just appreciate y'all being out here. Hope you guys really understand how powerful y'all are, like as the youth, right? Like all these group chats and all this stuff like that. Y'all really make a difference. Y'all impact people. And whether y'all think it's cool for me to be out here, hell, I think it's cool for y'all to be out here. So just know y'all making a difference in my life, and I appreciate y'all. So
Paul led the marchers down the hill, past the C.E. Gaines Center, through MLK, and over to the Anderson Center. Winston-Salem State's band, the Red Sea of Sound, put on a show for Paul and the rest of the voters. By the time the homie B-Dot pulled up, CP3 was already hyped from the Red Sea of Sound. It was a full circle moment for Paul, who remembered going to Bowman Gray Stadium as a kid, playing football, and listening to the band.
So for me to be able to come here and to see all you guys for the initiative, right, to get everybody out to vote, which is a part of it, but the other important thing is just this importance of community, right? So for me to be a young kid and used to go over here to the football stadium, right, and be running around with all my homies that play Pop Warner football with me and want to see the band, right? Like we be playing football on the side, then when it was halftime, we want to see the band, right? So for me, I'm 35 years old, and I was like a little kid over there excited to see the band, to be a part of it. So I thank y'all so much. Y'all don't forget that if you're not registered yet, you can still register to vote. And what's dope about it right now is that you can register and vote on the same day, all right? All right? And I promise I'll never forget it, just talking to some of the students as we was walking. And sometimes you don't understand it while you're going through it, right? You're just in it. You know, I was asking them if you voted. They was like, yeah, I voted, it's whatever. But I just tell y'all, when I was 18, when I was a college student right here in Winston at Wake Forest, when nobody talking to me about voting. You know what I mean? They wasn't encouraging us to go out and vote. They wasn't teaching us. So just understand the power that you guys have. You know what I mean? This sense of community. Don't let this stop it, right? Whether I'm here or I'm not here, you guys understand how powerful you are, and I appreciate y'all. So go Rams, appreciate it.
Many of the students, like Ariana Towns, had already voted.
As far as like campus, they've been really involved in making sure like people really understand how to register and getting people involved in voting, and like this march to the polls, just trying to get people active in voting. So it's very cool. I am very involved in politics because my major is kind of political science, so I'm very involved in the government. And I feel as though this election is very important, especially for the youth and like my age coming into adulthood, because this directly affects us.
But they came to show CP3 love anyway, and the 10-time NBA All-Star and future Hall of Famer certainly felt it.
Shoot up, back up, shoot up!